Good morning to all the DCC. Here we have today at the Hunsby Police Station the arrival of our Honorable CUSTOS DUNWELL. She's here to meet the commanding officer. We have Pastor Jordan parking his bus right here at the Hunsby Police Station today. We are here too. CUSTOS is here today and on a mission. I have not all the ideas, that is her view, but she's going to meet the commanding officer. She's here too to talk, okay, and so forth. She's walking. Good to know that he's here. Pastor Jordan is here. Pastor Jordan is here. We have also JP. They are here to meet her this morning. And she have other guests with her. We have the CUSTOS driver. Yes. Pastor Jordan. And this is Pastor Jordan. The CUSTOS and sir. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Good to have you at Hunsby. Hey, good to have you at Hunsby. Yes, I'm here. I'm waiting at the arrival. Oh yes, I've been there from about 8:30.
Morning, sir.
Waiting for the commanding officer. Yes, commanding officer. Hey, Honorable. Take your time, take your time. Oh my goodness, so praise the Lord. You look so sweet and that. Mrs. Newness, take a shake and bless God, happy to see you. Yes, right, and Pastor Jordan.
So, SP Madison.
Yes. I am, as usual, I know you know him. Good to have CUSTOS here today. Good to see you, CUSTOS. Looking sweet as always, Carolina Street is very nice. Good to see you. Honorable DUNWELL.
So,
we have another,
yes. 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 Okay. Is with the CUSTOS?
yeah, man.
Okay. Oh, sir, bless you. And good. And the JP too?
No.
Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm a master. Everybody have on their master.
I know everybody can hold, I know everybody, all the seats can't go.
Yes, all right.
Everybody can.
That's all right. Yes, sir. You want to come in? Okay. CUSTOS, you can have a seat. You can have a seat. And Mrs. Eunice. Yes. And you know that I'm always been the video man. And so CUSTOS also, video CUSTOS. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, CUSTOS.
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Welcome to St. Andrew South.
Yes.
Superintendent Ricketts, who is the official command officer, is on some well-due and overdue possible leave. He resumed on the 22nd of this month, just in time for the Christmas period. Until then, I hold forth. We are starting a fortune and 46 members here at the St. Andrew South. We're delighted to have you. We continue to give up our best to the citizenry here. So this year, the only crime that we are exceeded by some 17% is murder. But we are, with everything else, we're down as it is. We have drafted our strategies and our plans, and we're looking forward to the new year already we are seeing a reduction in the rate of murders. So we are hoping to carry that through onto the new year. We are also proud to be a part of the ISO 9001 program, which is an international certification program adopted by the Commissioner, or signed up by the Commissioner to be a part. The primary station within the region is Green Park. And so Green Park, and part of the certification process is the reporting and how we treat those, investigation component, customer service, and response to customers. And that's a big one. And so we have set ourselves some targets such as response within 15 minutes of an emergency call. So that's when a call is made to the police emergency center in Kingston. They have 5 minutes to get that call out to a dispatch, and we have 10 minutes within which to respond. We have challenged ourselves, I must say, and we are giving ourselves 5 minutes to respond. That's so that we can exceed the standard, really. We had our first of 2 audits to see if we are up to scratch or if we have what it takes to get the certification just over a week ago. And the reviews were encouraging. In fact, the second audit was due for March, or the end of March, and after the first audit, the auditors know that based on where we are, they are not going to wait until March. They are coming February to do the audit because they believe that we are on track. And so we are hoping to be the first police service in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean to be certified.
Caribbean.
Yes. So these 2 primary stations are Green Park and Matilda's Corner. Once we get through that, then they will then spread it across for the other stations, and we're hoping that on the next run, or the next year certification, we will have the rest of St. Andrews so certified. And we should be in good stead because our register program and everything will already be, and in terms of our response time, we are already adopting that right across the division, so it shouldn't be a challenge for St. Andrews to be meeting first world standards in terms of our police service delivery. The team here, of course, like many other police stations, we have members with long years service without promotions, and so it requires effort from management to keep them motivated. That we are trying to do with all our endeavor. I'm sure this will have a little pep in your step, whether it is with a little Ray and nephew or not.
I think a real nephew might need a cake.
I'm
sure it's in the Florida.
No, excellent. So even as we speak about motivation, one other thing that we're currently busy engaging, we started a cake sale yesterday that will carry on through the coming week. And the aim of it is really this: we're trying to raise some funds to have award and recognition ceremony for all the frontline workers. And by all I mean, I have made a commitment that every single black man and woman, every single woman and man that comes through that gate at each of our stations within our division will be given a certificate of appreciation of their contribution for 2021. And then those outstanding individuals, who are within their respective fields, so whether it is that you operate in an office field, but you will have done well over the period, or you're out there recovering firearms, will be giving awards to them. So we're trying to raise some funds so that we should be getting some support from our internal administrative body as well. But we want to do that on the 23rd and on the 24th. And if I may use a medium to ask of you, and possibly we could have the discussion after, but we would be more than appreciative of your presence to give a 5 minutes worth of encouragement to the officers. The program that we have drafted is very simple. We'll have a chaplain give the opening prayer, because they will be standing on parade. So the opening prayer, introduction of the guests, and then the guests giving a 5 minutes charge and encouragement, thanking the men and women for their service, and that's really boosting the positives for 5 minutes. And then we do the award. They break up and have breakfast or supper as the case might be, and then they move on to their duties. So, but we think it's necessary. Again, I said, these are men and women who stand between the criminals of our society and law-abiding citizens. And sometimes they can tend to feel unappreciated. And so I didn't want the year to end without saying to them, thank you. And also giving them something tangible to carry back to show to their children, grandchildren, to say, you know, I got this for my service. And so we want to do that on the 23rd and the 24th as a means of encouraging them.
I think that award ceremony that you planned is an excellent idea. And I'll be happy to participate if you want to send me an email and I'm available on that day. And I will receive at my email address.
I could get that man and I could know the office of my contact. So let me just share that with as well. No, I might give it away and then.
Yes, but then that's the commission will be. I can tell you the committee chair is Mrs.
Yolanda
Nunez.
I have been here several times, Pastor Jordan.
Okay.
Haven't I?
Yes.
But we keep meeting different officers in charge.
In fact, we were just
So,
having a discussion, you know, because I was being told that was saying to me that he has been here like 13 years.
No, I'm here from 2030.
2030. And he has seen over 13 commanding officers.
Yeah.
So we don't get used to one before it changes.
And he sends me all the emails and all the music and all the prayers. Thank you very much.
Yes.
But you know, you've said a lot this morning that will draw me even closer to you. I don't know if you will be here, but some of the others will be.
Sure.
But wherever you go, we'll find you. And I'm happy. I'm happy that you.
The voter office is acting as a threat.
But I'm happy to hear you saying you want to award your long service workers. I strongly believe in that too. You know, because you can't do it alone. You have to have a team to do it well. Well, let me tell you who I am now. I'm in charge of the police and citizen relationship. That's my job. And I think I have been giving other stations more than I've given some stations. I'm going to make sure that I spend more time with you here. If I can find Mr. Marshall. Mr. Marshall, where are you?
I'm here, madam. I'm here.
That's my police officer. As soon as I can find Mr. Marshall, we'll come back. And I want to make a contribution towards your award. Because I honestly think you are on the right track. So, CUSTOS and I have decided that we'll bring you a cake for the same staff that where's Pastor Francis?
Here I am.
You're not going to miss that cake.
No,
He has this thing to turn upside down. And the sorrel has no rum.
It's a save.
Right.
It's a save one, you know.
Anybody who wants rum, they have to do that.
Yeah, right.
Let's pray for the spirit.
Yeah.
But it's our pleasure to hand you this cake and say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank God that we came through this year and we're looking forward to 2022. And we will work better and stronger because I see the purpose. For us, we are trying to make everybody safe. While we make ourselves safe, we're also looking after other people. As a doctor, this is a nurse. So we do things in different areas. And so Pastor Jordan will give you all the information on me. But I don't know who will find me all the time. And Pastor Francis police pass, as he called himself. And when you're ready, you said the 23rd or the 24th?
Both.
Right.
So the format is 2 days because
You say it's
because of the
400.
volatility of our area and the number of police that we have to do. We decide on doing each shift. So the morning shift that comes on the 23rd, the shift that comes on in the evening on the 23rd,